Dad, everyone talks about processors and chips, but no one actually explains what they do. Like, what is the CPU actually doing every second I use my laptop?
The CPU is the brain. It executes instructions. Every action on your computer, opening a file, loading a web page, running a game, is broken down into billions of tiny instructions the CPU processes sequentially. Fetch, decode, execute. The CPU fetches an instruction from memory, decodes what operation to perform, executes it, stores the result, fetches the next. Your 3 GHz CPU does this 3 billion times per second.
3 billion times per second. And it does this for every single thing happening on screen simultaneously?
Modern CPUs have multiple cores. 8 cores each doing 3 billion operations per second. Plus hyper-threading. Your laptop is doing around 50 billion operations a second. And complaining about the battery.
Fair complaint, honestly. I would need a break too.
CPU, few powerful cores. Great at sequential tasks with complex logic. Your code, your browser, your operating system. GPU, thousands of tiny cores. Bad at complex sequential logic. Amazing at doing the same simple math on millions of pieces of data simultaneously.
Thousands of tiny cores. So a GPU is like having 10,000 workers doing simple tasks in parallel instead of 8 geniuses doing complex tasks one at a time.
Exactly. A pixel on screen has a color value. A million pixels each need their color recalculated 60 times a second for smooth video. GPU does all millions simultaneously. CPU would have to do them one by one. Neural network training is matrix multiplication. Billions of numbers multiplied together. Exactly the kind of massive parallel simple math that GPUs were built for. When AI exploded, NVIDIA was holding the only shovel that fit.
So the GPU was built for video games and accidentally became the essential tool for training AI. That is a remarkable historical coincidence.
Jensen Huang at NVIDIA saw AI coming and pivoted the company toward it in 2007. CUDA software framework in 2006. 17 years of preparation. Not accident. Vision. Moore's Law. Gordon Moore in 1965 predicted the number of transistors on a chip would double every 2 years, roughly doubling computing power. Held for 50 years. Now slowing as we approach atomic limits.
If it held for 50 years, we have computers now that 1970s scientists would have called physically impossible.
Your phone is more powerful than the computers used to send humans to the moon. That statement will never stop being staggering. CPU, few powerful cores, sequential logic, runs your OS and apps. GPU, thousands of tiny cores, parallel math, runs video and AI. Moore's Law, doubled every 2 years for 50 years, now slowing.
Every time I open my laptop, I am going to think about 50 billion operations per second happening to let me watch videos of cats.
The cats deserve it. Probably.